Breaking news first, out of Tokyo tonight, where a Japan Airlines jet was engulfed in flames at the city's Haneda airport after a possible collision with a Coast Guard aircraft. Footage on public broadcaster NHK showed the aircraft erupt in flames before skidding down the tarmac. The airline says that all 379 passengers and crew have been safely evacuated. All flights from Haneda airport have been suspended. Well, East Asia correspondent Kathleen Calderwood joins us now for more. Kathleen, what more can you tell us about this incident?
Well, Yvonne, there are just remarkable images emerging from Japan of this plane crash. Early this evening, there was an enormous explosion on the runway at Tokyo's Haneda airport. Passenger aircraft, Japan Airlines flight 516 from Sapporo burst into flames on the runway, as I mentioned. Remarkably, as you mentioned, the airline says they managed to safely evacuate all 380 passengers and crew, including 8 children. Now, it was being broadcast live on the Japanese public broadcaster NHK as this fire engulfed this plane. Despite the efforts of firefighters, you could initially see after that big explosion that there was fire in the back of the aeroplane. You could see flames through the windows at the rear of the plane, and then over the period of about 30 minutes the flames engulfed the entire jet, and to the point where you could basically see the internal skeleton of the plane, despite the best efforts of firefighters. Now, the Japanese Coast Guard has confirmed to local media that the collision was between this passenger aircraft and one of its planes. It's believed to be a fixed aircraft, MA722. Now, the Coast Guard says that the pilot managed to eject, but 5 crew members are currently unaccounted for, and the status of that plane is unknown. And the local Japanese newswire, Kyodo News, is reporting that that plane was actually transporting aid to earthquake-affected areas.
Well, as we know, Japan is at the moment dealing with the aftermath of a powerful earthquake. Tell us a bit more about the latest on that and rescue efforts.
An absolutely tragic start to the year for Japan. Yesterday afternoon, there was this enormous earthquake, magnitude 7.6 in Ishikawa Prefecture. Near the epicentre, it actually registered at the highest level on Japan's seismic scale. Now that has displaced thousands. The death toll has unfortunately risen to at least 48 now. There are reports of around 20 people at least injured. Thousands of buildings have been damaged, along with vehicles and boats, but importantly, authorities are warning that there could be more aftershocks to come. Of course, that initial earthquake prompted a major tsunami warning. This was the first time since 2011, since that awful earthquake and tsunami in 2011, which killed thousands, that a major tsunami warning was issued. That was downgraded after some time and has now been lowered. So some, I guess, respite there, but as I say, authorities warning that there are many aftershocks to come, and they have told people who have evacuated that they should not go home until they are told it's safe, which could be some days, even up to a week. As I say, 48, the death toll has now risen to at least 48.